Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. This is the video review of Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Voyager class Recon Ironhide. I have made 3 different attempts to do this. All the other ones have gone over the time limit for YouTube, so hopefully we can do this. I will split this most likely into 2 parts. So let's get to it. Here he is in the truck mode, obviously. Comes with a barrage of different weapons, which is so cool. I really think they did a perfect job on this. I mean, you could easily overdo it too, having just a mess of weapons, but they all make sense and whatnot, which is cool. Comes with 2 knives. This one, and 2 guns. This one, and this one. They're very customizable. You can stick them wherever you like. Many different spots. You have down there, and then they have same on the other side. These things that I had flipped out, and then also at the top as well. The knife and guns both have the same clamp, so it doesn't have to be a knife in a certain spot or a gun in a certain spot, which is really cool. I like that. It's really a nice paint job too. I love the chrome lightning on there, and that goes to the side. I wish they kind of had it on the top, maybe just at the cab. Of course, that might have been overdoing it a bit. Maybe at the back here would have been cool, but what can you do? Take a look at the box quickly. There's a nice picture there of the vehicle mode there. It's got the Nest logo up here. Autobot, just the usual stuff and whatnot. And it rolls fine, of course. He has robot kibble under the truck there, but it's not too bad. I'll grab Bludgeon quickly to compare, since these two are dubbed as rivals. There he is. Scaling is obviously off, because if you have a tank compared to a truck, obviously the tank is going to be bigger. But it's kind of cool though. I mean, I wouldn't have them posed in vehicle mode together. Definitely look pretty cool in robot mode together though. So Bludgeon is not as long. Well, I guess if you count in the sword area there, Bludgeon is a bit longer. Lower to the ground, more bulky. And Ironhide is more of has a higher sit to him than Bludgeon does. And to start the transformation first, I'll just pop this off. It becomes a crossbow. So we'll get the crossbow ready right now. Or actually we'll wait, because it's part of his arms there, so we'll just wait till we get him into robot mode. First thing you do, you just want to pull this down, and then that'll pop out the doors. It's an identical transformation to the first one, with the exception of the crossbow area, that's all. And then what you want to do, you just want to come to the sides, and both of them will fly open. You could also leave them open like this, and then put the guns there when he's in vehicle mode. Also another idea. Just let your imagination run wild with this one, because I mean, a lot of the Transformers, you'll get some that will just have for one hand will have to be a certain gun or whatever. But for this one, it's very up to you. Kind of choose your own weapon and arm and whatever. Then you also just part that at the back there, just so you can get a little more room, and then also just lift the side area where the gas tank is, so you can disconnect the front half of him. So then everything is all loosened up, so then you can come down to the back here, or the bottom, separate that, like so. Then you can kind of tuck things away, but not all the way, because we have to get the arms out here. Come up, I'll just get a better shot here. Just like so. Just to get it out of the way, and then what you'll have to do is rotate the whole top. Just like that. Because this is obviously the front area for him. And then we'll just quickly do the legs here, which is, I think, one of the coolest parts of him is the automorph part of the legs. Just quickly detach that. So just grab at the lower part of the cab here, and you just pull it out slowly, just to allow automorph to do its thing, and then as you can see the leg will form. It's really cool. We'll watch it from the back here. Watch the tire go into place here. Hopefully you can get this. And the tire will just kind of fold back, which I think is a really cool idea. I think it's easily the best automorph of the Revenge of the Fallen line, I'd say. I mean, I know it's part of the original one too, but it's definitely a cool thing to have. Now here's where the problems start for Ironhide, or really the only problem in my opinion, is the abdominal area. First, what you need to do here, these two have to accept these two little Lego looking pieces. So you come around back here, let's give you a better shot of it here, just right there, and then you kind of, there we go, force it down. So then as you can see, it'll just look like that. And then the next part, what you do here is this white piece will have to go into that hole there. Now the problem is this hole is not as deep as this, or isn't deep enough to take all of it anyway. And in return, that hinders the rotation, the stability of the whole figure, really, because when you go to move an arm, this will pop out, and then there just isn't enough holding him in the midsection area. So anyway, see, and as you can see, he doesn't really lay down flat. You can see there's still a gap at the back, which definitely is not a great feature. I mean, that's probably one of the biggest disappointments of the figure, or easily is the most disappointing thing about the figure. Then we'll come around to the back here, and we'll just need to rotate the back part of the windshield area. Actually, easier to do it this way. This way it gives you better or easier posability with the guns, the knives, so you can place them where you like and whatnot. Just so you're looking like that. And this concludes part 1 of the review of Revenge of the Fallen Recon Ironhide. For part 2, I'll get to finish him off here and give you guys different ideas of where to put the guns in right now. Stay tuned.